In order to meet the objectives in our strategic plan, we are utilizing district professional development time for exploring ways to use technology to enhance instruction and cultivate personalized learning. This is clearly no small task, and there are an abundance of areas to be explored. In efforts to gain focus, we've broken it down into a few objectives to help you decide where to begin. This template is for your own personal use, to help you create your own goals and focus your learning. Long term, the goal is to address all of the objectives. Since we know that everyone is at a different place in their learning, this is an opportunity to create short-term goals for yourself to start working on today and continue for the rest of this year. Following the ISTE technology standards, these objectives fall under three main categories: modeling, facilitating, and designing. The first three address modeling and facilitating. Our first step toward teaching students to effectively use technology is modeling it ourselves. Utilizing venues such as Google Apps to collaborate on projects in an anytime, anywhere fashion, websites for communicating with students and families, and social media platforms such as Twitter for accessing up-to-date, relevant information. We can then assist students in navigating these digital resources themselves. The next two objectives fall under design. Using digitally designed formative assessments, such as Socrative, you can provide instant feedback to your students and differentiate lessons to meet them where they are at. There are also resources for designing digital content in a variety of ways, from recording lessons to create a flipped classroom environment to creating digital textbooks using iBooks Author. The chart provided is for you to create goals starting where you feel you are now and using the objectives as a guide for moving forward. It should be used as a living document to track your progress, and when you are ready, create your next goal. For example, if I know that I'm at a point where I utilize Google Apps to collaborate with colleagues on collaborative projects, I use a website to communicate with students and families, I am up to date on Twitter, and I follow all the latest educational gurus, but I'm not quite to the point where I've been able to design automatically grading quizzes and use digital resources for formative assessments. So that's going to be my goal. So today, what I want to create is an automatically grading formative assessment. So that will be my outcome. My action then is to use my professional development time today to first learn how to use Socrative, then create a quiz on Socrative for my next unit, and then finally to give the students the quiz and allow them to use their phones or other internet-capable devices that we have access to submit their answers. My timeline will just say I'm going to give my quiz on March 21st. And then my evaluation, what I have to demonstrate my success, is the quiz that I've created and also the student results. After I've completed this process, I can come back to this document and decide if I'm ready to move on and create a new goal for myself based on the objectives that are listed, or if I need some more time to work on this and some additional learning or professional development in order to move ahead. The tech learning site that you'll use today in order to gather resources and gain learning on these different areas will be available for you to use at any time. So the format will allow you to come back and use the resources in an anytime, anywhere fashion to help you achieve your goals.